Shasu, Shasu, Shasu. Welcome to episode 43 of Numerality, where sound meets symbols and consciousness finds clarity. I will provide the numerality for the day, which will include the elemental energies, tarot, astrology, personal insights, and numerology. Now we are currently in a 9-week from now until Saturday, March the 1st. The themes of the 9-week have to do with your physical health, fevers, inflammation, distant travel, accidents, weapons, tools, eruptions, death, fires, sharp objects. The 9-week is also reminiscent of the 9-year that we are having. The number 9 is connected to the planet Mars, and it wants to initiate, it wants to activate, and it wants to move. The energy of the 9 consists of completion, dreams fulfilled, endings, inspiration, long trips, being a teacher, having wisdom, broad-mindedness, competitiveness, independence, self-determining, charitable, humanitarian, compassion, spirituality, and brotherly love. Now, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, the number 9 is depicted by the Hermit card, and this energy has to do with changes, endings, charity, inspiration, seeking solitude, contemplation, lighting the way for others, inner wisdom, responsibility, humanity, faith, long journeys, and also dreams. Now, the energy of the Hermit card is connected to the Sun. The Sun wants to integrate, it wants to express, it wants to project. The sign of Virgo is connected to the Hermit card, and Virgo acts in a manner of analytically with the intention of separating into parts, and critically with the purpose of making a judgment. Now we can look at the calendar date for guidance today. Now today is the 26th in the Rider-Waite. The 26th is the 26-8, and that is represented by the Page of Wands. Now the Page of Wands has to do with messages, new adventures, study, marriage, contracts, gestation. That just means allowing the development of an idea. It has to do with passion, determination, new direction, ideas, inspiration, and optimism. This energy is also connected to the third decan of Aries, which is the signature of Jupiter. And Jupiter wants to expand, it wants to mature, and it wants to experience. Now, the number 8 has to do with achievement, career, power, recognition, authority, self-confidence, inner strength, executive ability, success, good judgment, and being a CEO. And that is connected to the planet Saturn. And Saturn wants to limit, control, discipline. It's about restriction, boundaries, limitation, structure, self-discipline, and karma. The number 8 is also connected to the sign of Capricorn, which acts in a manner of using with the purpose of patience, quiet, resourcefulness, efficiency, and it has the affinity to old age, politics, responsibility, seriousness, persistence, government service, and public administration. Now, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, the 8 is connected to the Strength card, which is connecting to the energy of responsibility, money, business, and karma. It's also connected to the planet Saturn and connected to the sign of Leo, which acts in a manner that is impressively with an excitation. Now, the Wands has to do with our spirit. It has to do with what makes us feel alive. It's about our passions, movement, adventure, desire, technology, competition, enterprises, and our creativity. The element is active and denotes to movement and travel. So with the calendar date being the 26/8, you may find that you receive messages or intuitive nudges on the next steps to your journey. This may involve some type of study or researching of something. You may find that your determination lands you new opportunities and new adventures. You may find that you are full of ideas and you may need to slow down to write them down in order to develop them further. Now on to the planetary ruler of the day. Today is Wednesday, ruled by the planet Mercury. Mercury wants to communicate, it wants to concentrate, and it wants to transmit information. Mercury has to do with trade, commerce, business, travel, communication, thoughts, and our mental processes. Now, on a Mercury day, the activities that you'll find that'll best capitalize off the energy that we are in has to do with taking short trips, watching something funny, learning something new, studying, writing, researching, any type of intellectual activity, filling out the details of something. This could be good for receiving information like emails, phone calls, social media, etc. Also, public speaking and teaching. Today's fire element, what is driving us, is the 46-1, and that is the Six of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot. And this energy is connected to good karma, new opportunities, success, nostalgia, memories, innocence, childlike childhood, and the past returning. This energy is connected to the second decan of Scorpio, and this is the energetic signature of Neptune. And Neptune wants to refine, it wants to detect, and it wants to transcend. With the 46-1 as the fire energy, it lets me know that we are at the beginning of experiencing something. However, it may require us to look at our past for guidance on skills and talents that we may have acquired from previous experiences. This process may bring old and past memories to the surface for re-evaluation. It may also bring up past emotions or feelings from previous situations. Now, note that the re-evaluation is not an open invitation for past people, ideas, feelings, circumstances to come back in and for you to fester over, but rather it's for it to come back for you to find the significance. This is where Neptune comes into play, to ferret out the significance of something. It wants you to find the significance of past situations to create something new with the 46-1 energy. Now, the 4 is about foundation, structure, organization, and the 6 is about harmony, responsibilities, duties, service, and the home. So combined, we are looking to past situations to create something new. Now, today is a 46-1 day, making it a 1 day. And the 1 in the Rider-Waite Tarot has to do with the Magician. And that energy is about new beginnings, decisions, independence, believing in yourself, using your talents, reinventing yourself, realizing your potential, being able to sell yourself or your ideas and or a product, and using old skills in a new field, pioneering your own destiny. This energy is connected to the planet Mars and the planet Mercury. Mars wants to initiate, move, activate, and Mercury wants to communicate. It wants to concentrate, and it wants to transmit. So acting in a manner that is direct with boldness, taking initiative, spontaneity, quick movement when starting new projects, planting a seed today, and or acting confidently is what the energy will be supportive of today. Now, today's air element has to do with the three of Pentacles, and that is the 71-8. Now, this energy is about opportunities, advancement, gain, teamwork, expertise, and perfected work, job satisfaction, taking pride in your work, having practical solutions, and having great skills and talents, and also possessing the ability to deliver. This energy is connected to the second decan of Capricorn, and this is a energetic signature of Venus. Venus wants to relate, it wants to unite, it wants to connect. Now, the Pentacles are about the earth, our environment. It's about our body, nature, our land, our work, money, business, our possessions, health, and our home and security. Now, the earth element being the 3 of Pentacles lets me know that others see us as hardworking, having practical solutions to problems. We may find that others look to us as an example. Now, others also may find us as someone who brings structure, skill, and has an appreciation for shared efforts. We are perceived as highly skilled and also valuable. Now, today's earth element, what is supporting us has to do with the 57-3, and that is the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords has to do with separation, delay, expression, growth, sorrow, emotional pain, being let down, being betrayed. This energy is connected to the second decan of Libra, and that is the energetic signature of Uranus. Uranus wants to deviate from the ordinary, originate or create something new, and or convert within without destroying. Now, the swords are about air. It's about our thoughts, our mind, our mental activity, our ideas, conflict, war, grief, justice, secrets, injustice, right and wrong. The element is active. Now, the Three of Swords being the earth element lets me know that there is a need to acknowledge emotional release and the acceptance of pain. Healing and overcoming the pain will require faith, self-love, and forgiveness, and also time. So as we move through past memories and experiences, it may bring up emotions that we have not processed yet. The key here is to acknowledge and not allow the past to dictate the present, rather to uh, allow the emotions to be acknowledged by you so that you can take a more loving and systematic approach when dealing with uncomfortable emotions or memories from the past today. Now, at maintaining a logical approach in all situations today will also help with this energy. Now, the water element has to do with the lesson for the month, and the energy has to do with the 11-2, and that is the justice card. And that has to do with tests, legal dealings, quick decisions, actions, balance, fairness, doing what's right, being impartial, seeing all sides of a situation, and making decisions based on facts rather than emotions. Now, this energy may be a little bit harder to get into today, but it is possible to keep our minds set on that idea so that we know where our starting point is, and it'll help us to navigate from our emotions, and it'll help us to navigate our emotions and help us to kind of balance out what's going on internally so that we're not acting out externally. Now, the energies that are compatible to the one on this 46-1 day are the number 3, because the number 3 has a lighthearted nature, and its expressiveness will balance the seriousness and the driven personality of the number 1, and that will create a harmonious dynamic. Now, the number 5 is adaptable and spontaneous, and it will complement the adventurous spirit of the number 1, and that will keep the relationship or the energy between the two fresh and dynamic. The number 6 is compatible to the number 1. The number 6 is nurturing, it's responsible, it's family-oriented, and it is compatible with the ambitiousness of number 1, and it also keeps the energy of the 1 grounded. Now, on to the astrology. Now, the sun is in Pisces from February 18th to March 20th. Pisces is a mutable water sign. It is the 12th sign of the zodiac. Pisces moves in a manner of believing with hospitality, mindless compassion, fluidity, and restraint. Pisces are intuitive, impressionable, and highly imaginative. Pisces is connected to the planet Neptune, and Neptune wants to refine, it wants to detect, and it wants to transcend. Now, the moon is currently in Aquarius and will go from a signature of Mercury, and Mercury wants to communicate, to concentrate, to transmit, and it will move into an energetic signature of Venus. Venus wants to relate, unite, and connect. It will do this by 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Now, the moon will go void, of course, around 5:05 p.m., and it won't lock into Pisces energy until 3:45 a.m. tomorrow. So hours before the new moon in Pisces. Now, the void of course moon is a period of time before the moon moves into a new sign, in which there tends to be an amplification of emotion due to the instability of the moon being void of course. Now, with void moons, it can be challenging to focus. We are dreamy, sleepy, low on energy, and overall, our feelings, thoughts, and emotions may be unclear during this time. Now, on to the moon transits and planetary aspects. I talk about the moon because its job is to respond, to make a reply through the emotions, to react, to undergo a change through the emotions, to regulate, to control, or adjust through rhythmic function. The moon governs institutions, mystery, instincts, cycles, the subconscious, and your emotions. The energies of the moon and planetary aspects will be with us all day. It's important that we are aware of the energies so that we may choose to move in a manner that is supportive of us and our goals. Now, at 12:30 a.m., the moon in Aquarius will semi-square Neptune in Pisces, and this transit can create emotional confusion and heightened sensitivity, making it challenging to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This aspect can inspire creativity, but it can also lead to feelings of disillusionment or escapism if not managed carefully. Now, at 6:03 a.m., the moon in Aquarius will quincunx Mars in Cancer, and this indicates a conflict between emotional needs and assertive actions. This aspect may create tension, making it challenging to balance your feelings with your desire to take action, often leading to misunderstandings in relationships. Now, at 11:43 a.m., the moon in Aquarius will semi-sextile Saturn in Pisces. Now, this transit suggests a subtle interaction between your emotions and responsibilities, promoting emotional stability and maturity. This aspect encourages you to handle feelings practically while navigating the balance between your need for freedom and the structure that Saturn provides. Now, the moon in Aquarius will sextile Chiron in Aries at 11:53 a.m. Again, all of these are Eastern Standard Time. This transit of the moon in Aquarius sextile Chiron in Aries, this transit will enhance your emotional intuition and resilience, allowing you to address past wounds with greater empathy and understanding. Now, Chiron represents your core wounds and the path to healing. In Aries, this wound often relates to self-assertion, identity, and confidence. There may be deep fears of rejection for expressing your individuality or standing up for yourself. Or you may feel that prioritizing your own needs or asserting yourself disrupts your emotional security and relationships. Now, at 3:03 p.m., the moon in Aquarius will semi-sextile Mercury in Aquarius, and this indicates a subtle connection between your emotions and your thoughts, enhancing your ability to communicate feelings clearly. This aspect can lead to more heartfelt conversations and a better understanding of your emotional needs. Now, at 4:11 p.m., the moon in Aquarius will biquintile Mars in Cancer, and this suggests a creative and innovative approach to emotional expression and assertiveness. This aspect may enhance your ability to find unique solutions to conflicts, blending emotional sensitivity with a desire for independence. Now, at 5:04 p.m., the moon in Aquarius will square Uranus in Taurus, and this can create some tension between your need for emotional freedom and your desire for stability. This aspect may lead to sudden mood changes and a push for innovative solutions, encouraging you to embrace change while managing feelings of restlessness. Now, at 8:32 p.m., the moon in Aquarius will semi-square Venus in Aries. This transit can create tension in emotional and romantic relationships, leading to feelings of restlessness or dissatisfaction. You may find it challenging to balance your need for independence with your desire for affection, which could result in impulsive decisions in love. Now, at 10:37 p.m., the moon in Aquarius will trine Lilith in Libra, and this suggests a harmonious blend of emotional expression and deep intuition, allowing for a greater understanding of personal and relational dynamics. This aspect can enhance your ability to embrace unconventional feelings and foster connections that honor both individuality and partnership. Now, astrologically, Lilith symbolizes the darker, more primal aspects of femininity, including repressed emotions, sexuality, and the quest for autonomy. It can indicate where one may feel marginalized or where one's desires may clash with societal norms. Now, at 11:30 p.m., the moon in Aquarius will semi-sextile the North Node in Pisces, and this suggests a time for emotional growth and exploration of your dreams. This aspect encourages you to embrace innovative ideas while also developing your intuition and compassion. Now, ultimately today, you may be met with emotions or energies that we have yet to process. However, with the energy of the Page of Wands, we are better equipped with the energy of optimism, curiosity, and passion to create a space for us to acknowledge our emotions and use them in a way that can set us up for success presently and also in the future. Now, thank us for listening. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Feel free to email me. I will leave my email in the description box. Until the next experience, be well and enjoy. Peace.